morning, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth, in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to the 192nd edition of the VWU Sports Podcast. I am, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm being joined, as always, by my barkeep and co-host, which is the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
Uh-huh.
Our other barkeep.
Hold on, Jacob. Let me just say something real quick. Happy Baker Mayfield Appreciation Day, everybody.
We'll get to that. We'll get to the reason why a little bit later on in the show. Our other barkeep, Brandon C, will be coming a little bit later. Something tells me he's dealing with something, honestly.
Sleep. It's sleep.
Knowing him, it's either sleep or something else, honestly. And our executive producer will be later on in the night, because he's dealing with work. But we're also being joined by our regulars, first and foremost, from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
I'm getting sick of heart attack every time I watch the Chargers game.
join the club.
Watching the Buccaneers game with Todd Bowles on the show.
You're not wrong on all. We're not wrong on all fronts. You're not wrong on all fronts.
Yeah, I know how you feel, Carter.
Yeah, we're also being joined from the Midwest by the Hellraiser himself, Mr. Cody Hagan. Yes, indeed. He's feeling good today. And we're also being joined by the East Coast by our Savage Master himself, Mr. Jamal Bedlam. Yes, indeed. We got a lot to talk about on this. The 16th of September, the year of our Lord 2025. We are halfway through September, the month of beginning of the month of fall, the month of remembrance, and safe to say this month is beginning to show why it is what it is. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this show on the road. As stated, we are halfway through the month of September, which means the playoff pushes is now full swing. But it also means the Ubers have been coming in full circle because we got a big ass line coming already outside.
And before you even start, Mets, what are we doing? What are we doing, Mets? What are we doing? How do y'all manage from being a easy contending playoff team to potentially losing a wild card spot to either the Reds or the Giants? What is going on? Are y'all serious right now?
That says a lot, honestly. What happened? Biggest payroll in MLB history, and yet y'all couldn't clinch a division.
Well, first and foremost, let me just bring this up real quick about the Mets going 2-8 over their past 10 games. I mean, and of course, thanks to this streak that they're on, Philly clinched the NL East. I think it was last night.
Yeah, last night. Yeah, the Phillies won the NL East. NL East once again, doing it in style.
Yeah, let me also go ahead and bring this up about the Mets because thanks to this streak, Mets. Now you got the Reds to worry about. You have the Diamondbacks to worry about. You got the Giants to worry about.
More directly, the Giants and the Mets, considering the Giants are about like a half a game, or at least they're tied with them, and the Reds are a game behind. So that's your direct worry. The Diamondbacks are a little out of the fray right now.
Actually, here's the updated standings because the Mets have the last spot. The Diamondbacks are a game and a half behind the Mets. Both the Reds and the Giants are.
But that would also mean they're a game.
That's what I said. Both
also, they're two behind.
Yeah, they're 2 behind the Mets. Even the Cardinals are still in the hunt. They're 4.5. As for the Marlins, I don't know. They're 7 out. They're pretty much dead.
If the team is 1.5 or 2 behind, I'll take them a bit more serious.
Yes.
The Cardinals, they got a ways to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming from this bed.
Dude, you can't. Dude, the allegations just won't stop until you fix out what that thing's doing on your
just. I mean, I'm aware it's just time escaped a little bit, so don't.
I'd be sleepy too if I was a Giants or Mets fan.
Let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this real quick. Go to sleep. Go.
Will you
Go to
stop?
sleep. Go sleep, little baby.
Now, what the?
What in the world?
I mean, this is a podcast. This ain't the opera house. What are you doing?
What is going on?
Now, back to the main point at hand. Back to the topic at hand. We were discussing about what's going on with the New York Mets. Because
A serious potential collapse and a serious return to low Mets is actually on the table. What are
mhm.
we doing?
Safe to say, Jose
It's
is
a good reason
grinning
why the
ear
Cubs are
to
not winning
ear.
the National League Central.
Well, first of all, we can't hear you, Cody. Secondly,
That's probably a good thing because I don't want to hear his mouth.
Shut up, Brandon.
Hey, hey, look, his Colts are doing better than your Giants, so you won't hear his mouth as much as you unfortunately don't want to.
Okay, I was gonna say that. Hear me out though. The bet that me Jose made is if they lose 10 games, we have to play the song. They've lost what 8
no,
games?
Cody, you said if they lost 10 in a row.
They haven't lost 10 in a row, but they are
Shit.
going to potentially not make the playoffs, which that's equally as embarrassing.
hmm
Fuck.
Let me also just bring this up about the Mets here because I'm pretty sure Steve Cohen, uh, looking at this team, money well spent, largest payroll in baseball history, 77 and 73.
Yeah.
What's the quote? The quote the urinating tree to quote the urinating tree from a famous collapse in the NHL. How much money does it take to well, steal a quote? How much money does it take to actually win a division? More than $750 million.
Hmm. Sounds like
And you still
some,
can't even win that division because the Phillies said, "Oh, that's cute. Get
hmm.
out."
Yeah. Now, first and foremost, we do have some Ubers to
We got a
pass
You might
lot
as
of
out.
well play them
Ubers,
videos because we're going to be here for a minute.
so
Yep.
let's
So
start.
we're gonna start
Get
off.
these
Hold
Ubers
on,
out of the
Jake.
way.
Yep, that's it. So we're gonna start off at the bottom. We
Wait.
already played the Rockies. Hold on, Cody. We already played the Rockies. So, well, might as well just go ahead and bring up their cousin in the.
Door number
Will you
2.
stop?
I think he's
Please.
trying to fall. I think I know where he was trying to go for. So
Yeah, like the Wheel of
Hey,
Fortune.
Chicago. You Uber outside? Even the Pope couldn't save this team. They were that bad. I would say free Luis Robert, but at this point I feel like he's receiving divine punishment. But they still weren't the worst team in baseball. Mission accomplished.
Even the Pope can't save him.
What happened?
Cody. Even the
This
Pope can't save him.
this is nothing new. Chicago was bad last year. They're still bad this year. Nothing changed.
Mm-hmm.
yep. All
Who's
right.
next?
Next
Next.
up,
Oh, we
well,
all know this is
next
going.
up, sit down, Washington, because, gee, nice win that World Series championship back in 2019. Haven't been the same since.
Hey, Washington. You Uber outside? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, selling your soul to win a World Series does in fact have consequences. I've never seen a team go out of their way to hit ground balls before. Wonder if Walgreens has anything that can fix their strikeout problems.
Jeez.
Greens?
There is not enough hydrocortisone cream that could fix those problems that the Washington Nationals got, and you're still the second best team in the DMV, not in the DMV, in the BWI, because the Orioles, with their 3 World Series that they haven't touched in over 30 years, is still better than you.
That says a lot.
Yep. Next up, we have Minnesota.
Oh boy.
Wow. From Twin Peaking to this. Congratulations. I do believe I need to take something from you.
Minnesota, congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey, Minnesota. You Uber outside? If you or a loved one is a fan of the Minnesota Twins, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Now, how do you rage quit on a whole season? If you're watching this, it means the Twins just traded you too.
Jesus.
Minnesota, the only area where I know only 2 black people who go there, Prince and Kirby Puckett, and one of those dudes is dead.
That says a
Hey,
lot.
both of them are dead.
That's depressing.
Now, hear me out though.
Next up.
Ah,
Well,
jeez.
no surprise.
Yeah, Adi Moreno, you done it again. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Bravo on another horrible season. Now get the fuck out.
ALA. You Uber outside. And that's another year of Mike Trout wasted. Seriously though, Angels and playoffs go together about as well as salt and dish soap. Well, there's always next. Now, who am I kidding? They gonna finish last again.
As always.
It's basically tongue to Artie Moreno.
A waste of a LA team. And you wonder why the Dodgers is more talked about in your city.
And they're not even. No, I will die on this damn hill. They're not even from LA. They're LA's bitch. They're from Anaheim.
Oh no, no.
Cody, hold on. We have
still
one
got
more.
more.
And that
Yeah, we
is
have
the
one
Pirates.
Oh, geez. Bob Nutting, please sell this team. Sell.
For the love of God, sell this damn team, you bastard.
You cheap
In
ass.
Pittsburgh. You Uber outside. See, this is why you're the Pittsburgh team that nobody cares about. Another masterclass in not giving a damn by Bob Nutting. Well done, sir. And we let this team have Paul schemes.
Yay!
Yeah, we let this team have Paul schemes.
Ahem.
Can I say something first of all?
Jamal?
You can thank the Chicago Cubs for taking out the Pirates.
Yeah, thank you.
Just stop.
The Pirates were already cheats. But hey, Paul Skeens, you want to go on a team that has pitching problems, but will gladly take your services. I hear Baltimore's looking.
Hey, if you want to go to a competent team, Houston is available for you. Just get
Hey,
the fuck out of
don't go-
Pittsburgh.
Don't go to Houston.
Yeah, unless you enjoy hearing the sounds of trash cans.
Houston is doing all right without you. We could use you though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what, Baltimore? I'm fine with Baltimore because honestly, get the fuck out of Pittsburgh.
Now, two teams did clinch their playoff spots.
Yeah,
we
one of them
finally
is the
got
Brew
rid- we
Crew, and
finally
the
have
other
two- we
is the
finally have our two
Philadelphia
purchases of
Phillies.
tickets. We
Yeah.
finally have our first two purchases of the playoff tickets. The first one, I'm giving this to you, Carter, because you actually got one. Congratulations to the Brew Crew.
Well, I'll take it, but I ain't gonna be satisfied till we start winning some games in October.
Ooh.
Well, would you look at that? First one's here. This the team of destiny, baby. Let's go.
Put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin.
Team of Destiny.
Congratulations,
We'll see about that.
Team of Destiny. Good luck with that one.
We will see because they have floundered in the playoffs before. So
Too
we'll
many
see.
times to count.
Yeah.
Now,
And before we
Philadelphia.
get to the next one, I love the fact that he used that song by T-Pain for that. I like that. Respect. Anyway,
Why? Because he managed to slide into Wood, Wisconsin.
don't forget.
that. The fact that he actually found a way to rhyme that is impressive. But anyways, the second one, we will send it back to the city of brotherly love, to the Phillies. Congratulations, Bryce Harper and the gang.
I mean, this year just has to be the year. Ain't nobody been hotter than us. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, right. Guess there kind of have to be two buys in the National League. Milwaukee, your passive tone cannot hurt me today. We in the playoffs and the Eagles beat the Chiefs again. I am unstoppable. And yet you only have the second best record in this league. You remember what happened in your ballpark at the beginning of this month? Because we'll do it again.
Yikes.
Here comes the actual menace.
The actual monster of the National League.
Yeah.
Because now the Brewers have to prove it.
Yeah. Like I said, and you don't need
playoffs started here. That Brew Crew has to wait for either the Mets or either Mets or Dodgers, I believe.
Well, here's the
They
thing.
might not be waiting for the Mets.
That's true. Now, here's what I was trying to point. This is what I was trying to point out about Milwaukee. This team makes the playoffs year after year after year after year, and yet they keep on losing in the wild card round. Now, if we win the division, we don't have to worry about the wild card round because they will automatically, if they get a better record, have a bye into the divisional series. My concern is that every time we get to playoff time, this team just ends up going up in smoke.
New York Mets.
Now, now, Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, I'm happy to see them back in the playoffs.
Tampa Bay's not in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
I'm about to say they about to be
Not yet.
eliminated, much like the Orioles.
Oh, not yet.
They're not even
here's what's
close.
crazy. I don't think you guys noticed this, but the Dodgers have not been in a wild card game in 4 years.
Jeez.
Oh, I wonder why they're suddenly in the wild card right now.
Let's see, they're 2 games ahead of San Diego in the NL West, and chances are,
There's still no divisional leader.
yeah, that's the divisional leaders. The problem is that they're like 6 games behind Philadelphia for the number 2 spot, and like 7 games behind Milwaukee for the top spot in the NL. And if the season ended today, Philadelphia and Milwaukee will have byes into the divisionals. So boy, LA, pretty much see how it's like to have champions hangover. Boy, it's handing like a brick. Now,
Indeed.
let me also bring this up because the Cubs honored Rizzo following his retirement. No, he hung up his cleats, called it a career. And the Cubs honored him, and then they beat the Rays.
As expected.
So Rizzo, like we said, he was on the Cubs. He was on the Cubs team that won the World Series. I forgot what year it was. Like what, 2016, something like that. But what a career he had. Phenomenal career for him. Scott, let's see how much gonna do now that his baseball career is over. He probably might join the be an analyst for the Cubs, for the Marquee Network, or maybe go over to ESPN and join Baseball Tonight. Never know. The possibilities are endless. Like we said, just take a quick look at the standings real quick back in the AL for a moment. Toronto's like 5 games ahead of New York in the AL East. Like Blue Jays are like they're on a 5-game winning streak. 88 and 62. Ooh, wow, that's saying something. Nice work, fellas. But the thing to keep your eye on, the thing that's most entertaining, take a look at what's going on in AL West. Seattle a half game ahead of Houston and 3.5 games ahead of Texas.
Yeah, safe to say the West is starting to turn into a revolving door of who wants to lead.
Yeah. Who wants to take first place? Who in Sam's Hill wants this division? Because we can go ahead and disqualify. We can go ahead and count out the Athletics and the Angels. So it's just pretty much down to Texas, Seattle, and Houston. And the NL West probably might get 2 teams into the playoffs this year. You know, possibilities are endless. Let me also go ahead and bring this up. Head back to the NL for a sec. Milwaukee has a 5-game lead over the Cubs in the NL Central. Dodgers, like we said, have a 2-game lead over the Padres in the NL West. And Philly pretty much has clinched the NL East. So congratulations to them. Mets got to find some way to do something, or else, well, they might miss the playoffs altogether. And if that happens, oh boy, you know that Jose is going to have a field day.
Hey, at least I'm enjoying, Cubs winning a few games over the past couple of days.
Now then, head on out to the games tonight. First of all, we have a rain delay in Washington. Between the Braves and the Nationals, this is the second game of a doubleheader.
A doubleheader.
This is supposed to be a doubleheader. What happened to the first? Okay, here we go. Braves won the first game of the doubleheader 6-3.
There you go.
Yeah, they won the first one 6-3. But we're in a rank. But like you said, due to inclement weather over in the DMV. They had to they're in a weather delay, so we won't be able to know what's going to happen till later.
True. Now then, coming up later on this hour, over at PNC Park, the Chicago Cubs are playing against the Pittsburgh Pirates, who pretty much are playing the role of spoiler at this point. They're not going to the playoffs, so
And
Yeah,
Paulski
there's
We'll beat them again, like we did last night.
yeah, Paul Skeens
But-
is taking the mound. Even though he's 10-9, that ERA is still low. 1.92.
I'm also drinking a Ghost Cubs cherry.
Nobody cares what you're drinking. Just want to make that clear. Just want to point that out. Now then, also later on over at Comerica Park, we got the Guardians and the Tigers.
They want these.
Yeah, we got the guard. Yeah, Tigers are trying to clinch the AL Central.
But the Guardians, they want to keep close to Houston, Boston, and the Pinstripes.
And Cleveland wants. I think Cleveland's more in the wild card race than the division race. But if they start a winning streak, they could get back in the division hunt. Just a little bit too far right now. We don't have that much time in the baseball season. Over at Fenway Park, we had the Athletics and the Red Sox.
That's another game to look out for as far as wild cards are concerned.
Yep. Boston is in the number 5 spot in the they got the second wild card because I know they're behind New York for the first wild card. So there's something to look out for. It's gonna be an interesting game. A's. Let me ask you this question: how's that first season in Sacramento going? Just asking, just wondering. Brandon, I know you pretty much go get ready to watch this game. This game's gonna be on TBS. Over at Citi Field, we got the Padres and the Mets.
This is the game where the Mets gotta start doing something right now because
It's a serious playoff hunt right there between the Padres and the Mets.
Yeah, it is.
Because Padres are in a wild card spot, but the season ain't over yet. They had to deal with getting the NL West spot against the Dodgers. They're 2 games behind.
Yeah.
And the Mets is trying to stay alive in the wild card spot.
Yeah, they're trying to stay.
A must win for both teams. That's what you get.
It's basically that.
Yeah, I was about to say because the Mets they got the last wild card spot, but
any losses by the New York Mets makes the Reds, the Giants, and any team that's 2 games behind
Arizona
that much easier for them. So Arizona as well.
Yeah. Now then, over at George Steinbrenner Field, we got the Blue Jays and the Rays.
Speak of those Blue Jays. They're keeping that division. I don't think anything's gonna change that. I still expect them to beat Tampa Bay because it's Tampa Bay.
I just want to bring this up that the Blue Jays. Who would have thought it when this season got started? We was wondering whether or not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. should be getting the heck on up out of Toronto. Doing a good job so far over there. I get of course when you get paid that much.
Another question is about the extension that Toronto's giving them.
Well, like I said,
they're showing it.
Yeah, I was about to say when you get paid that much money, the way how he's getting paid that much money, that'll put a smile on your face. You won't be able to get it surgically removed. Over at American Family Field, we got the Angels and the Brewers.
Again, the Brew Crew trying to clinch the Central so that the NL Central so that they can get that bye.
Yeah, they just gotta keep winning. Gotta keep working hard at it. This team, Milwaukee, has been turning heads. They got double-digit winning streaks multiple times this season. Let's see how they end this season. Are we going to the playoffs? The question is, are they going to end on a hot streak, or are they going to end as cold as the South Pole? You never know. Now, over at the field which everybody hates, Waite Field, or Comiskey Park, if you rather prefer. We have the Orioles and the White Sox.
It's just tank ball at this point.
At this point,
Yeah, true. I mean, Baltimore. I think now the Orioles. I think they're going. The chances are they're not going to go to the playoffs, but they would love to end their season on a high note. You know,
we'll see.
and probably use that as momentum to get them ready for next year. Next season, because this season is pretty much a wash. Now over at Target Field, we have the Yankees, and until this team shows me they can do better, we have the Yankees and the Twinkies.
Just call them the T's. It makes it a lot easier. They're the T's.
Mhm.
They don't have no win.
No, you double down. Call them Twinkies.
Twinkies? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, until
I
this
assume that's the Twins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that team is cooked. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, until this team shows me they can do better, I'm just gonna call them the Twinkies. It's gonna be a Target Field. Yankees. Well, Aaron Boone. You have a golden opportunity here to end the season. End the season on a high note. You don't have that many games left in September. So because you want to head into the playoffs with a boatload of momentum. Because I'm pretty sure the folks in the Bronx, they won a World Series championship.
I've said this many times. The Yankees are at this point permanently stuck in the World Series or bust tier. Any team with that many World Series, you have no excuses at that point.
Mm-hmm.
27 of them,
Mm-hmm.
your World Series or bust.
Yeah. Yeah. See, their last World Series title was back in what 2009.
2009 when they moved to new Yankee Stadium.
Mm-hmm. And I think was it A-Rod on that team?
A-Rod and Jeter.
Part of that.
This one, over at Kauffman Stadium, we got the Mariners and the Royals.
Yeah, well, Mariners need this win to at least get a cushion in the AL West.
Mm-hmm.
And the Royals, they don't even look like they'll make the
I don't think so. But now that last wild card spot probably might still be wide open, but they need to get their game together and step up. Because this is the perfect opportunity. Step up or step out. You choose. We have the battle. Oh, wait a minute. Before we had the battle of Texas, we're heading on out to. Go ahead, Jacob. Since
Thank
you're
you. Yeah, at 7:40. You're funny. At 7:45, we got Cincinnati heading over to Busch Stadium to take on the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a must-win for Cincinnati because they need to stay close to Arizona, San Francisco, and the Mets.
I think this is a must-win situation for both teams because whether you want to admit it or not, the Cardinals are still right there. I mean, they're only 4.5 games out, but they need to get a move on.
But their road is significantly harder because there's multiple teams 2 games behind. And 4 games behind is worse of a situation to be in.
Yes, which is why they need to get a move on.
Because if any of those teams catch up to the Mets or if the Mets lock in, there's no hope for you at that point.
Mm-hmm. Now then, over in Houston, we have the Lone Star Series. We got the Rangers and the Astros.
Yep, over at the AC unit, aka Dyken Park.
Mm-hmm.
Astros put an ass whooping on the Rangers, which pretty much kiboshed the Orioles, which it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then of course then over at the drunk zone at otherwise known as Miller Park.
Coors Field.
Oh, Coors Field. Yeah, you're right. The Rockies go head to head with the Marlins.
It's just 2 stragglers. It's just 2 stragglers.
Hey.
That's what they're there for.
we got pretty much we got raw fish in a team just want to just finish this season.
Well,
41 and 100. I was about to
congratulations,
say,
Rockies. You might not be the worst team of all time, but you're still pretty much close.
yeah, 41 and 109.
How,
Yeah.
actually, how many games are left for them?
Uh, I'm trying to calculate this correctly. The Rockies they played 100
At
and
least at least 12.
yeah, I was about to say because they played 150 games. Yeah, 12.
It is still possible that they tie that record. It is still
It's still,
possible.
yeah, they could still get 121 losses. It's still a possibility. Someone played a practical joke, and I saw this on Facebook. Someone played a practical joke that the Rockies are saying to are sending out a message. Hey, you want to play for Colorado? Come on now. Come to our game and come play for the Rockies. Help us finish the season. Yeah. You step up to the plate, play against major league pitching. Yeah, no, thank you. Over at Chase Field, oh boy, this is a wild card showdown. If ever there was one, we got the Giants and the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, this is something to look out for.
Mm, yeah. At this point, both these teams they're just battling for their playoff lives here. Because
Must
both of them are
win.
still in the hunt.
Must win for both. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Especially with the Giants, with that Rafael Denver's move that they made. Now you got to justify it.
Absolutely. Now the main event of the evening takes us to Dodger Stadium, and this is the second game that's going to be on TBS. We have the Phillies and the Dodgers.
Possible NLDS matchup, possible NLCS matchup, coming in this main event.
And in the most recent game, from what I saw, the Dodgers kind of got humiliated.
Now Shohei Ohtani is taking the mound tonight. Yep. He's 1-1 with a 3.75 ERA. So
You gotta keep in mind he hasn't for most of his time when he was in the Dodgers, he's been batting. So you could bet that there is some rust in his game. But let's just see how Shohei is right now.
That is true. And like we brought up earlier, the Braves and Nationals, they're playing a doubleheader. Like we brought up earlier, Braves beat the Nationals in game one of that doubleheader, 6-3. And game two is still in the rain delay. So if they played this game at all, we'll keep you up to date on it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next topic because we got to keep the show rolling.
Damn it. Anyways, yeah, as we continue on, the WNBA playoffs are still in full swing as we speak.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this just well. Let me switch back to the NBA for a sec. Wow, this is I'm pretty sure this is gonna come out of the blue. A new basketball league based in Europe that the NBA and FIBA are working together to launch could begin play in 2027 or 2028. Though no timeline has been finalized, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said today. Speaking at a conference hosted by Front Office Sports, Silver called a 2027 start ambitious. No doubt about it, given the issues that still need to be addressed, but did not rule out that possibility. He we I we yeah, I reiterated, forget it, previous
What?
comments that the timeline could be 2 to 3 years, pointing out that existing arenas across Europe could be used at the beginning, until more modern infrastructure is built up. I don't think I want to go much longer than 28, Silver said. The opportunity is now to do something like that. Silver earlier this year said getting the league off the ground closer to the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028 might make more sense. The NBA and FIBA, the sport's global governing body, announced plans in March to pursue a new European league, ending years of speculation about when or if such a move would happen. The process has been moving rapidly, and a substantial move was made last month when the NBA brought on JP Morgan Chase and Rain Group to advise on finances and strategy going forward. I'll come to that story later. I have no idea. Well, I guess I can see what the NBA is trying to do. They see a lot of talent coming from mainly from Europe, and making amazing wonders in the NBA. I guess they just figure let's make an NBA league out over there so that we could nourish them and we could do some business out there. So well, I guess they want I guess they want to be more global. I mean, more international. I mean, there's already an NBA league out in Africa. So
We'll see how this works out.
yeah, not yeah. So the possibilities are there. Adam Silver. I mean, I'll be more focused on probably back over here stateside, because you've been holding off expansion forever, so might as well go ahead and start getting busy doing that. Because
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Seattle's calling. I think Las Vegas is calling too. So that's just two markets that just came out of my head. So that's pretty much about it. But I kind of understand what Adam Silver's trying to do, fellas. I mean, he's trying to grow the game. Make the game more international. This is better than him trying to make the quarters go 10 minutes each. So, but what do I know? Now that story is over. Switching over to the WNBA. First and foremost, the playoffs are underway. But before the playoffs are underway, we have some awards to announce. First and foremost, congratulations to Dallas Wing star Paige Buckers. Bueckers.
These are the
She's
wings, right?
yeah, Paige.
Paige Bickers.
Yeah, Bickers. Thank you. She was named the 2025 WNBA Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to her. She's the seventh former UConn player to win the award, receiving 70 of 72 first place votes from a media panel. While Washington Mystics star Sonia Citron got the other two. Okay, then. So, congratulations to her. And I think that give her some time. She's going to make the Wings look really, really, really good. She just needs some time. That's all there is to it. Now, meanwhile, Veronica Burton won the WNBA's Most Improved Player.
And she's from the Valkyries, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, congratulations to her. What an awesome award for her. Awesome award for her to win. Now
Carter,
then, yes,
a brief pause if you don't mind.
sure.
I think there's a video I need you to play right about now.
Oh,
Not the
boy.
coping one, but the dumbass one.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Who's dumbass of the week?
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Hello, Adam Silver. I don't mean to bring this back to you, but I remember your comments that you said the other where you said, and I quote, I might be also late to this, so do forgive me.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is a highlights league. You can watch the highlights and you'll be fine. Excuse me?
Oh boy.
Did you really have the nerve to say that about the NBA? Really? And we traded the previous NBA commissioner for this guy?
I know, right?
Hey,
Who was the
Carter.
previous commissioner? By the way,
David Stern.
Yep.
is he passed away?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I would much rather have his corpse managing the NBA than Adam Silver.
Wow.
Hey Carter, question: did you forget to do the polls this week?
No.
There was only one dumbass of the week nominee. There was only one, so what's the point?
Okay.
And who was the said dumbass?
Let's see. Let me get this note from Gurrick because Gurrick was the one that.
Oh well, yeah, the soccer one can have.
Yeah,
it.
the soccer.
You
Yeah,
know.
it's soccer related.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's soccer related.
I just wanted to get that dig at Adam Silver because I ain't forget what he said. That was
Well, like
stupid.
Adam, like I know that the streaming era has like begun for sports, but like you can also watch the games on pirated on streams.
Yeah. The dumbass of the week nominee was Hannibal.
Well,
Yeah,
just
he
wait
can.
for
Yeah,
He can
Hannibal.
have it.
Yeah, Hannibal with the handball penalty that caused Liverpool to escape with a win.
Oh Jesus Christ! He committed handball.
Yeah, handball.
Yeah, he can have that because
Yeah.
handball's a massive no-no in football.
Did I miss WNBA? I was getting some water.
We're about to discuss it. We just announced the most improved player and the rookie of the year. I'm about to give a head on out. Hold on, Cody. We just bring this up because the WNBA playoffs got underway Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Like, I feel bad for our fever. We had this, and we did. I'm just
You weren't winning without Caitlin Clark. This is a known fact.
I did say we were gonna enter the playoffs winning. I did say that.
Yeah, and you also went out getting kind of cooked.
Yeah. Now let me go ahead and run through the scores. First and foremost, this past Sunday, Golden State played the first ever playoff game as an expansion team. Nice work, ladies. Unfortunately, Minnesota Lynx said, "Yeah, about that." They got stumped, 101-72. And that game just wasn't pretty. It just wasn't pretty at all. Also, as Cody you brought up, over at College Park, the Dream defeated the Fever, 80-68.
Actually, closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Actually, a bit closer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, at least you didn't get stumped.
Still, Caitlin Clark would have made this a closer game.
Yeah. So I mean, at least you didn't get stumped. So that's one way of looking at it.
So today is game 2. And,
yeah. We'll get to game 2 shortly. Also, this one was a classic. Over in Phoenix at the PHX Arena, the Liberty beat the Mercury 76-69.
Nice.
Oh, stop it.
I'll get
Nice.
It will not die. Just let it. Just
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. I had to get my
Now
single
you
band out
proceed.
on that one. Nice.
And the nightcap, the Aces defeated the Storm 102-77.
The nightcap. This ain't Shannon Sharp. We ain't got no allegations.
Wow.
All right.
Look, you can't say nightcap and not think of Shannon Sharp. You can't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'll take that responsibility.
And we're back.
Now, tonight, game 2s are taking action. And this is pretty much a must-win situation.
Yeah.
Over in Indianapolis, we have the Dream and the Fever.
If the Fever win, they will force a game 3. They will force a game 3 back in Atlanta.
If they lose, game over.
Yep, it's game over. But if they win, they will force the game 3 back in Atlanta. So it's must win for the Fever.
Mhm.
And the same could be said. But it's the same could be said over in Seattle. Later on tonight at 9:30.
Yep. We have the Aces and the Storm. So the Aces are leading that series 1 game to none.
So it's
Both
the
these
same
teams.
situation with the Storm. If they win, we will be heading back to Michelob Ultra with a do or die situation.
Now tomorrow's game 2s, we have over at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
We have the Mercury and the Liberty.
Yep. Who's leading that series, or is that game 1?
Game 2. Liberty are leading that series.
So it's must win for the Mercury to get that to have a chance to bring it back to the Footprint Center, or now known as the PHX Center.
Yeah, the PHX Arena.
The PHX Arena, now known as the PHX Arena, to force a game 3, and it's the same situation over in Golden State. Over in Golden State, aka San Fran, at the Oracle Center. I mean,
no.
Tank.
Yeah, I was about to say because
we talked about that.
Yeah, I was about to say due to schedule conflict, game 2 is at San Jose at the SAP Center. We have the links to the back.
That's the Shark Tank.
Yeah, I find weird because they could have done it in Oakland at the Oracle Center, and you know, as we bring in our boy Joe.
Secondly, I don't know whether you are there, but for some reason, like I said, there's like a delay on my end. I'm not too sure if it's StreamYard or something like that. And StreamYard says it needs to update their service. But anyway, now, so like we said, the Lynx and the Valkyrie go do battle, and it's a must-win situation. If the Valkyries want to stay in the playoffs, they need to win tomorrow night.
They need to win and force the game back to Twin Peaks to force a game 3 back at the Target Center.
Let me make sure that game is at the Target Center, or there's a conflict, or there's a schedule conflict over there. Let me check just to be sure.
Yeah, because they do share it with the Bucks.
The Target Center with the Bucks. Think about that, Jacob.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. The Forum.
Come on, man.
Look, names are weird.
They share the Target Center with the Timberwolves.
oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! I'm an idiot.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen.
I got it out.
Yeah, I know. You have to forgive me because we got so much sounds on this soundboard. It ain't funny.
Dummy, yeah.
Now, that's another. I swear, some of these sounds we're going to just go have to let go. Not worry about that when the show's over. But anyway,
spring cleaning.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and Garrick, you are here just in time because we're about to get ready to hit soccer. Let me give you full warning. We can't dwell on this too long. So with that in mind, Garrick and
the soccer
Jacob,
show. What's that dumbass of the week?
we just stop. Just stop.
Just shut up. Let's get this going.
Yeah.
All right,
What's yours, gentlemen?
All right, thank you very much. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about, but mainly we're going to go with the big ones. Ladies and gentlemen, the Champions League is back in action.
My team has to start till tomorrow.
Yep.
But we got Real Madrid game today that was already played.
Yes, and we got a lot to talk about. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah,
Sure.
The group stages has already begun in the Champions League for the 2025-2026 season for the campaign. Safe to say, a lot is going on. So let's try to get this thing quick and painless, shall we?
Okay. So first of all, earlier today in the 12:45 window, Union SG made their Champions League debuts, beating PSV 3-1.
Yes.
So Arsenal
took the trip to Bilbao, beating Athletic Club 2-0.
Yep. The Spurs took care of I can't
Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Spurs
Villarreal.
1-0 over
1-0.
Villarreal.
Yeah, Villarreal 1-0. We have a kiss your sister moment in the Champions League. Shocking. I'm
It
surprised.
was epic.
Yeah, it was an
4,
epic contest to say the least
Juventus
between.
4, Borussia Dortmund 4.
Yeah,
It was a war.
Yeah, two heavyweights doing battle, and they decided to show no end, no quarter. Yeah,
Then
and
we had Benfica.
Benfica.
Benfica completely choked a 2-0 lead to Karabag.
Damn.
Azerbaijani side Karabag, who have not won a UCL match past the qualifiers.
Yeah, that says a
Think
lot.
about that.
That says a lot, honestly.
Then we have an early candidate for next week's Dumbass of the Week.
Uh-oh.
Real Madrid won 2-1 over Marseille, but they had to do it with 10 men.
Yeah, because they got a red card. Because they got a red card.
Yep.
Explain their issues, please.
So, early on in the match, Trent Alexander-Arnold had to come off. Had to come off due to injury.
Mm-hmm.
In comes Danny Carvalho. And then, late into the match, he decides during the lead up to a quarter kip to start talking shit to Marseille's goalkeeper and headbutts the guy in the penalty area.
What is he, Zidane from the World Cup?
I don't know, but VAR checked it and he was sent off. So Kylian Mbappe had to win a second penalty just to salvage the 3 points. What a fucking dunce.
Idiot. This is an idiot. You ain't Zidane. This ain't the 2006 FIFA World Cup final. We ain't in Bayern. We ain't in Berlin. Knock it off. We do have a match tomorrow. Only one. It's Liverpool going up against Atletico Madrid.
Oh no, there's plenty of matches.
Oh yeah, that was just one of them I saw. Also tomorrow we got Bayern
against Chelsea.
Bayern against Chelsea.
Olympiacos versus debutants Paphos.
Yep.
Slavia Praha against other debutants Bodo Glimt.
PSG going up
against Atalanta.
Before anyone asks why they're called Atalanta, believe it or not, they're actually from Bergamo in Italy, the northern part of Italy. But believe it or not, they actually are very much Bergamasca, because believe it or not, their acronym BC means Bergamasca Caccia, which means Bergamo football.
Ajax against Inter.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday we have Copenhagen against Bayer Leverkusen.
Yep.
Club Brugge against Monaco.
Yep.
Eintracht Frankfurt against Galatasaray.
Yep.
Sporting against Kairat.
Yep.
Newcastle against Barcelona. And Manchester City against Napoli. So that's the match day one fixtures. Now I want to actually spend just a little bit of time before we get to the Premier League.
What do you got?
Humans of all genders. The Caleb Porter era is finally over.
Yes, we have.
Took them way too goddamn long to finally get him, but he is gone.
They finally got.
See you later, asshole.
He finally stepped down. It's a miracle.
He didn't step down. He got fired.
No, he got
sacked.
He got sacked.
Honestly, was way too goddamn late. We're on Uberwatch next week against top of the Eastern Conference Philadelphia Union. And we're all but getting eliminated from the playoffs. And I heard they're probably going to try getting Jim Curtin honestly, I don't even think it's going to matter because unless there's Mason change to the front office, I am keeping my optimism to a significant low because
wouldn't blame
I
you.
already got my hopes up with Caleb Porter before when he was hired. I'm not making that mistake again.
I wouldn't blame you
So that's it.
one bit.
All right, Premier League.
Yeah, let's get to the Prem because international friendly is just about finished.
It has finished.
It's finished, and we are back on the thing. Match day 3 has come and gone. Actually match day 4. I apologize. Has come and gone on the Premier side. So let's run down what happened in match day 4. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hit the fast forward button. Arsenal.
Okay. Arsenal welcomed back Ange Postecoglou in a very Arsenal way. 3-0 against Nottingham Forest.
Shut them down.
Bournemouth got a 2-1 win over Brighton.
Very good.
Palace and Sunderland went 0-0. Everton and Aston Villa 0-0.
Go ahead, kiss your sisters.
Fulham beat Leeds 1-0 in a very late dramatic finisher.
Yeah. Yes.
Thanks to Goodmanson.
Yes, indeed.
Newcastle beat Wolves 1-0. Spurs pretty much put the boots onto West Ham 3-0.
Yeah, they did.
And I wouldn't be laughing if I were you. I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Matt, because you blew the lead.
Yeah.
2-2. Brentford with Chelsea.
Yeah, go kiss your sister.
So nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Liverpool once again keeping it very late, and I'm really really getting sick of saying this. 1-0 thanks to Mo Salah, and it after Burnley just completely imploded.
Yeah, he almost blew.
And then to wrap it out, the Manchester derby, City completely destroyed United, and we've already mentioned on Sunday. So
yeah. All right. Let me run down the match day, the fixture for match day 5. I'm going to get through this as quick as we possibly can so that we can get to the co-main event, to the meat and potatoes. Starting off on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Liverpool playing host to Everton FC. Liverpool stays on
Derby.
Yep, Eastside Derby at Anfield.
Good luck with that one.
Liverpool is still undefeated. Starting off undefeated. Still kicking ass and taking names. Then at 10 o'clock, we start off with the Wolves trying to get their first win against Leeds FC. Which is shameful to say the least. Also, West Ham United will go head to head with Crystal Palace. The Hammers taking on the Eagles. Then also Burnley will go head to head with Nottingham Forest. Then wrapping up the 10 o'clock games, the Seagulls, the Brighton and Hove go head to head with the Spurs of Tottenham. Then for the 12:30 game, we got a classic rivalry derby going as Man U go head to head with Chelsea.
A big battle.
Scoring update, Jacob.
What is
the Cubs have a home run.
Okay, what's the score?
Shit, I just found this on Instagram. Hang on.
Oh boy. Okay. So where were we on the schedule?
Thanks to Cody's brain being brainy. Anyways, finishing up.
2-0.
Whatever. Rounding out the Saturday games at 3 o'clock. Fulham FC will go head to head with the Bees of Brentford.
The Bees.
Yes. Then on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, we got Sutherland going head to head with Aston Villa. The Cherries of Bournemouth will go head to head with the Magpies of Newcastle United. Then, running out the match day at 11:30, Arsenal will go head-to-head with Man City.
Ooh, that's Sunday morning. Soccer.
All right, that is your match day for match day 5.
Okay.
So, a lot of derbies going to be setting up, so it's safe to say, make sure you hide the weapons unless you want to get real frisky.
Carter, you mind playing the dumbass of the week? Because I'm pretty sure there's a certain somebody who needs to be talked about for it.
Hee haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
I hear a certain somebody committed handball.
Oh yeah.
That was Hannibal. That was Hannibal from Burnley. The like I said, completely self-implosion by Burnley. A blatant handball that was just so idiotic, especially when they were down to 10 men. Like, you knew, like, did you really think then? What were they expecting? Did they really think that Liverpool were just not gonna take
challenge
advantage
it?
of that?
Yeah.
There was no VAR. It was just it was that blatant.
Yeah, they got cameras everywhere. You think we're not going to see another hand of God treatment? Come on, man. It's 870s.
Also, if you're wondering about the game, it is 2-0, but there was a solo bomb in the first by literally the first batter that started the game.
Okay. All right. Well, now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the potatoes part of the meat.
Congratulations, Hannibal. You are the dumbass of the week because there was no one else outside of Adam Silver, but I noticed him too late.
Yeah. I couldn't. And it's not for lack of trying. It was relatively sane this week.
Yeah.
Safe to say, a lot of people were minding their P's and Q's outside of an idiot.
Yeah.
And outside of the Clippers.
Well, yeah, them too.
yeah, outside of the Clippers being the Clippers, but that's besides.
Yep. Joke.
All right, then. Let's head on out to the cold main event of the evening.
Yes.
All right, then. Welcome to college football. This is week.
We are now in week 4. We're now in week 4 of the 2025-2026 college football season, and safe to say, this season has gone more topsy-turvy than your favorite carnival ride.
Yeah, well, I've seen better. I've seen worse. Let's go ahead and head on out to the elimination tracker before we do anything.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Evan, and welcome back for week 3 of the College Football Playoff Elimination Tracker. As a reminder, these are the rules. For the Power Conference teams, it's 3 losses and you're out. For the Group of 5s, it's 2 losses and you're done. A Power Conference team losing to a Group of 5 is not instant elimination. The only thing that is a loss against an FCS opponent. And if a team is eliminated, they do not come back. We got it. With all that being said, we started the week with 119 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff. Week 3 is usually around the time the Power Conference teams start bowing out. And quick heads up, that happened this week, and there were a lot of eliminations. You've been warned. The following is the full list of teams that did not make it past week 3. You ready? Here we go. Kansas State, UCLA, Central Michigan, Louisiana, Troy, South Alabama, Kent State, UConn, Missouri State, UTEP, Liberty, Nevada, Arkansas State, Virginia Tech, Ohio, Coastal Carolina, Jacksonville State, Tulsa, and FAU. I told you it was a lot. And that brings us to an even 100 teams still in the hunt for the college football playoff as we go into week 4. And congratulations to Florida State, Tulane, Air Force, Colorado State, New Mexico State, San Diego State, Southern Miss, UAB, FIU, Utah State, and Hawaii on making it farther than they did last year. Progress. We love to see it. Up next, I'm going to go over our knockout games. What is a knockout game? It's a game between 2 teams where the loser is eliminated from college football playoff contention no matter what. So that's a game between 2 2-loss power conference teams, 2 1-loss group of 5s, or a 2-loss power conference team against a 1-loss group of 5. This week, we have 5 knockout games, and they read as follows. FIU versus Delaware, Air Force versus Boise State, Louisiana Tech versus Southern Miss, Colorado versus Wyoming, and Hawaii versus Fresno State. And now let's go conference by conference and look at the 100 teams still in the hunt for the college football playoff. The ACC suffered their first loss this week, and surprisingly, it wasn't Stanford, although the Cardinal also came close to being eliminated. And Clemson's right on the edge too, so the ACC is going to need to hold strong in conference play. The Big 12 also lost their first team this week, and it was a Kansas State team that started the season ranked. So yeah, things can change quickly in this sport. Week 4 is where Houston and Kansas bowed out last year. This time around, the Cougars have a bye. The Jayhawks are home against West Virginia. The Big 10 is no longer perfect either, as we said goodbye to UCLA, and not really all too enthralling showing. Not too many teams in danger of being knocked out this week either. And now we make it to the SEC, the last unblemished conference in the land. All 18 teams are still in the running for the college football playoff. Week 4 is where Mississippi State bowed out last year. This time around, the Bulldogs are home against Northern Illinois. Now, among the group of 5 circuit, the American Conference is still holding strong with 9 teams left in the hunt. Week 4 is where South Florida bowed out last year. This time around, the Bulls are home against South Carolina State. Conference USA has been taking blow after blow after blow after blow this season, and now there's down to 5 teams left and only 4 that are actually still in the hunt, plus Delaware, who's still they're having a good year, so I wanted to give them their shine as well. Week 4 is where Louisiana Tech bowed out last year. This time around, the Bulldogs are home against Southern Miss. And we only have 1 independent left now, and it's Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, the last remaining team without a conference. And as for the MAC, it fell apart kind of fast. What you see here is the Final 4, the last 4 teams that can still make the playoff. Week 4 is where Bowling Green bowed out last year. This time around, the Falcons go to Louisville. The Mountain West has the most teams remaining out of any group of 5 conference at 10 teams, beating out the Americans 9. So, you got that to feel proud of. Congratulations to the Mountain West. As for the Pac-12, Washington State is still here. Barely, but they're still here. And as for the Sun Belt, the only way to describe it is, oh, how the mighty have fallen. And fallen pretty hard, too. Week 4 is where App State went down last year. This time around, the Mountaineers are on a bye. So, think your team's getting in? Let me know in the comments, and hope they all come back in Week 4. But until next time, I'm the voice of Evan, and remember to always keep the vibes high.
We are now down to an even hundo, ladies and gentlemen, in the tracker, and safe to say the polls agreed what we said, like we said on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Now, Brandon, why don't you go ahead? Hold on. What is it, Cody?
No. I'm not. I'm not interrupting anyone. I'm just showing off.
No, motherfuckers.
There's it,
Lord,
kid.
the Brits here. Yeah, the Brits here.
I'm currently in bed because my dogs are asleep because I'm in the ice salon. But how are
We
we all
can't
doing?
hear you here, kid.
Oh, we can hear him. Hey, no, we can hear him. I can hear it.
Yeah, he's chilling in his bed because
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah,
I could hear him. I don't know what's going on the other ends, but I could hear him.
Cody,
Yeah,
you
we
have
did.
me muted for some reason.
Huh?
You have him muted, dude.
Oh, I don't know why. Oh, jeez Louise, this is giving me a headache.
Did he have me muted?
I did not have his kid muted.
Can everyone hear me? That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
I can.
Right, Carter, it's on your end.
Yeah. So this Saturday slate for Week 4 of the college football season is going to be interesting. Brandon, producer, executive producer, drop in.
Jose.
So,
There we go.
So
You got room for one more?
How about you and I break down this Saturday's upcoming matchups?
Yes.
Yes.
Give me the ranks.
All right, then we start with number 1, Ohio State.
They're off.
All right. Sunday, they're gonna be staying number 1.
Yeah, they got a bye week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is Penn State.
Same thing. They're off.
Penn State. Yeah, they're also off. They also got a bye week. But number 3 is not. My LSU Tigers do not have a bye week. They are still grinding. They're on themselves to prove why they are who they are. They're gonna be at home again this Saturday night at 7:45 as they take on fellow Louisianians, Southeastern Louisiana from Hammond, Louisiana, in an in-state battle.
Oh, battle the volume, maybe?
Hold on, Jacob. I just have one request. Please don't beat this team to smithereens.
Hold on. Before we continue, this is HBCU, right?
I believe so. Yes.
They're in the
Well, if they get beat up, it is what it is.
No, don't.
Also, we have another in-state rivalry, and it's down in South Beach.
Oh,
the number 4 ranked Miami Hurricanes is going to be facing them Gators.
And
That's a big game.
This is the battle for the Florida Cup. If you do not know your history, Miami, Florida, and Florida State have an in-state rivalry known as the Florida Cup. Whoever can beat their rivals, both their rivals, will hold the Florida Cup in their respective city.
Let's see.
No.
So hold on. Let's see. So Florida State. Have they played against Florida yet?
The Seminoles?
The
Oh,
Seminoles.
Florida.
Pretty sure they did.
You beat
Let
them,
me-
didn't
I-
you?
No, not yet.
No,
No,
not yet.
Well, they got
November
the-
29th.
They're facing them on the 29th of November, so a couple months.
Yeah.
And we know that we know that Miami and Miami and Florida State, they're gonna do battle because we're both of them on the ACC.
That's
So
their rivalry.
In conference battle.
So whoever wins this will have the advantage for their upcoming matchup against Florida State down the road.
In terms of the Florida Cup, yes.
Yes, for the
And
Florida
speaking,
Cup.
and speaking of Florida State, since they're number 7 ranked, they're playing at home against Kent.
Yeah,
No,
Kent
we're not.
State. Kent State. But moving back up the rankings. Let's get back to let me try to find number 5.
Number 5 is Georgia.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. They're
The Bulldogs.
So number six is Oregon, and they're actually
it's an in-state rivalry again. This time they're playing host to the Oregon State Beavers,
otherwise known as Bedlam. And since Oregon State is
This ain't hold on. This ain't Bedlam. Bedlam is Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. That's Bedlam.
Okay, let me rephrase that. It's the Civil War. Damn, man, these rivalry names are so
Yeah,
bad.
hold on. Civil War?
I'm not kidding.
And we live in the U.S.? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord, here we go.
Oh, no, don't.
Look. We already got a U.S.
Do you know what they call the Boston College versus Notre Dame fixtures?
What was it?
The Holy War.
The Holy War.
No.
Well,
That's Utah and BYU. They're known as the Holy War.
No, that's what.
So is BC and Notre Dame.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. By the way, rough loss for Notre Dame. Oh boy.
Yeah, we know. But yeah, so the Civil War is going to happen in Eugene. Oregon State would love to play spoiler and give Oregon their first blemish.
Well, considering the president we have, we might have a civil holy war in the near future.
God.
Oh my God, Jamal!
Anywhere near that?
Hit the technical difficulties.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
I got one team.
Hold on, Cody.
Chill. Actually, number 8 is actually in action. The Texas Longhorns are playing at home in Austin against Sam Houston.
Sam Houston? What the hell?
Yeah, there is a university called Sam Houston. Secondly, hey Arch Manning, you got a golden opportunity to keep padding on your stats. Because Sam Houston is a cupcake if I've ever seen one.
And Arch Manning, you're looking a little overrated, buddy.
And a lot of people number 9, Illinois is going to be making the trip to I think Gary. I could be correct. Gary, Indiana.
Bloomington.
Bloomington. No, Gary, Indiana is the worst city.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
going to
Bloomington,
Indiana for a matchup against the Hoosiers of Indiana University. Both teams undefeated, mind you, at 3-0.
Yeah,
it's good.
I will say this, Jacob and Carter, there is a team that's in the college football realm that has taken a month off of college football.
Really?
Indiana. The Hoosiers, because I'm looking at Google and saying they don't play until the 11th, and they're playing against Oregon.
They're playing this Saturday, you goober.
We're gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. Why we're moving on?
Why is that?
Jose.
Sorry.
Hold on, Jose.
And we're back again, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Jose, hit the dummy button.
Oh, can't find it. It's underneath all this trash.
Go all the way down. Go all the way down.
I know how it is, bro.
I'm looking at it.
Dummy.
Now, let me also bring this up.
Whoever's number 10, I do think they're off.
Yeah, number 10 is off. Number 11 is that's the Sooners of Oklahoma. They're going to be playing home against the 22nd
against Auburn.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take it from here. Let me take it from here. First and foremost, over at Salt Lake City, we have number 17 Texas Tech and number 16, Utah. We got a Big 12 battle here.
Yeah, that is a very much a Big 12 battle between the Red Raiders of Lubbock and the Utes of Salt Lake City, Utah.
I saw Texas Tech beating the crap out of some Beavers. Let's see if they can do that to a team that's a little bit above them.
Yeah, aka the Mormons. The Mormons.
Okay, well, easy, Jacob. In today's society, they probably might throw you in jail if you mock the Mormons.
I'm not mocking them at all. Fuck you, mean.
Okay. Oh no. Yes, we can because Mitt Romney was a Mormon too.
Uh-oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Now,
there's one team you're skipping.
Hold on, Brandon. Dear UAB, please prepare yourself for an angry volunteers team when you head into Knoxville this weekend. We had the Blazers and the Volunteers at Neyland Stadium.
Would they be
And the
angry?
Bulls are
I
number
would say they would be
15.
more. I would say they'd be more determined, honestly, because after that great matchup last week.
Yep, against Georgia.
Yeah.
So if anything, I'd say they're more determined because if they could put them up against Georgia, I'd say, well, good luck, UAB. You're gonna get screwed.
They could probably take. They could probably give Ohio State a run for their money.
That says a lot.
We'll see.
Anyway,
I will say this about Indiana Hoosiers. This might be our first toughest task.
Let me see.
If you can knock out a top 10 ranked team, then you got a lot to say there.
If we go 4-0,
knock out the alumni.
Yeah, if we go 4-0, then we might be legit.
Hey,
I don't know. Don't put the cart in front of the horse. God damn it! Don't put the cart in front of the horse.
Playoff appearance is not a fluke, so you got something to work with. Anyway,
I still want to put the cart in front of the horse. Honestly, there's still some way to fail.
Hold on, gentlemen. Now, we always spoke about Oregon State and Oregon. We always spoke about Kent State and Florida State. I think we already mentioned Auburn and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
you literally just did 5 minutes ago.
Now, we also have coming up over at the Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, we got Tulane and Ole Miss.
Tulane,
the Ole Miss Rebels, number 13.
But here's the thing: both teams are undefeated, so this is going to be an interesting matchup between the Green Wave and the Rebels.
Very intriguing one. Over in Lincoln, we have a Big 10 battle between number 21 Michigan and Nebraska.
Here's the weird.
Wolverine against the Cornhuskers.
Michigan's number 21, but Nebraska is undefeated. So when Nebraska pulls out this win, will we see a flip flop and see Nebraska take that number 21 spot?
Or they might go significantly higher. You never know.
You don't know. The battle for the Shillelagh.
Yes, the Angel rivalry
Purdue and Notre Dame.
South Bend, but Notre Dame is on the ropes and they are woozy. They have lost their first 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
They are
Hold on. I just want to bring this up. I want to bring this up, and I brought this up on Sunday. If you started the season 0-2, you have no business being ranked.
Agree.
None.
Like I said, they are
Absolutely
God's
not.
favorite team.
You know, I know. The only reason why they had Notre Dame ranked is because of their prestige and their history. Say that too soon.
Purdue, do us a favor.
Yeah,
beat their asses.
Yeah, I was about to say. Say that too soon. I was about to say that too soon. Lou Holtz is not walking through those doors.
Yeah, please do us all a favor and their Purdue and their misery and run them over the train tracks.
Or Purdue could just also lose the game.
True.
Fair, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, over in Atlanta, we have the Temple Owls and the number 18 team, Georgia Tech.
The Owls facing against the 18 ranked Yellow Jackets.
Yeah,
nice on Georgia Tech. First time in a long time being undefeated. Good on them.
Yeah, now let me go ahead and bring this up. Is someone blowing
Stop it!
That was me. That was me.
Now, I just want to bring this up because I brought this up Sunday about St. Joseph's having their ban for the Oklahoma Tampa game. But there's a reason how come it was like that. Oklahoma's band, due to budget cuts, didn't make the trip. So St. Joseph's simply just stepped in and say, "We'll play your songs for you."
With their fingers crossed behind their back.
Yeah, they simply told Oklahoma, "We'll play your songs for you."
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Temple actually hate St. Joe's?
St. Joseph's and Temple, they are rivals.
Oh no!
They hate each other.
Yeah, safe to say, no love lost between those two.
Yep. Now then, over in Columbia, Missouri, we have South Carolina and number 23, Missouri.
Here's the thing: if you know a TikToker / YouTuber / Instagrammer by the name of Matt Mitchell, he does these things called the SEC roll call and
roll call.
Yeah, and since this resurgence by the Tigers of Missouri, he has basically called them the Darth Vader of the SEC. You know?
No.
You don't see it? You don't see it?
Because I more see that more towards Alabama.
No.
Shit.
No, I don't see that. I see that they died. I feel like they're like
the old Alabama, yes. The new Alabama, hell no.
Shut up, Hagen.
Cody's right.
How about
when he's right?
I can't say nothing until you actually prove it. Win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is a proof.
You can't tell Cody to shut up if he's right. That's all I'm saying.
Now,
and also,
what was he saying?
And also, you can't be telling Cody to shut up when you picked this team to win the AFC South.
I know I did. But it's more funnier to have a punching bag rather than to just go at you.
Okay, Jose.
Okay, easy, gentlemen. Now we already spoke about the Florida-Miami game and the Illinois-Indiana game. We already spoke about those two.
Here's a game we missed. Over in Nashville, we got the 20th ranked Commodores, finally ranked for the first time this season. Is going to face up against the Panthers of Georgia State.
Yes, I was just about to bring that up, Jacob. I think that first of all, the Commodores are one dangerous football team.
Definitely. They finally got the puzzle figured out over in Nashville. And safe to say that foghorn is blaring throughout the SEC, and it's loud.
If you want an intriguing matchup, check out what the main event is today.
Yeah, the main event is going to be an interesting matchup over at the LA Memorial Coliseum. I think I got that right. As the Trojans, the 25th ranked Trojans, go head to head with the Spartans of Michigan State. It's the battle of the Romans as the Spartans and the Trojans go head to head.
Yeah,
this is gonna be good.
Yeah, see, this is how come I hate conference realignment. The students of Michigan State had to travel all the way to the West Coast to play against the Trojan USC. Hold on, Jacob. And if their fans want to watch the game, they've got to burn the midnight oil because that game's going to be airing at 11 o'clock Eastern on Fox.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Late time.
That is the game that me and Jigger were talking about on Tech Talk. Fox, what the fuck is wrong with you?
To be fair, number one, and this goes right back to what I said before we started this podcast. You don't understand time zones.
It's technically the Pacific time zone.
They're a headache and a half, so just deal with it and move on.
Yep. But overall, though, what a busy week. I don't see too many cupcake games this week, but then again,
no, not this time.
Well, then again, looks can be deceiving.
We'll see.
By the way, this is a big one. This is the last for a lot of these teams of non-conference games because once this week is done, it's all hands on deck for nothing but conference games, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, then. So with that in mind, we're going to head on.
Time for the beef.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right. You know what to do. Let's get it go. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Let's begin.
First of all, since I know they covered a good portion of the Sunday games that came before the mid-afternoon, ain't much to say. But I get to smile with overwhelming joy because the Ravens took the Cleveland Browns, bent them over the woodshed, and proceeded to shear them 41-17. And I couldn't be more happier. That's the kind of play that we need to be having every week. Or at the very least, play productive enough to where I can accept the loss. Because that Buffalo game is inexcusable. Those are the kind of losses people expect from us in the playoffs. Get our shit together.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. In the other afternoon game, I gotta find it. Help me out here.
The other afternoon game, the Cardinals defeated the Panthers 27-22.
Yep.
Cardinals are wow.
That game was a lot closer than it had any business being.
Yeah.
They're 2-0 right now.
The Cardinals almost blew it.
Yeah.
But they managed to save themselves. Lucky.
Yeah.
And
which, by the way, the Cardinals, the 49ers, and the goddamn Rams are all 2-0.
That'll change.
Which is here to guess the one team that isn't 2-0.
Us. That'll change this week, though. I'll change this week. Niners Cardinals.
I will give your team credit. Thank you for beating Pittsburgh. That was much needed.
And also, Mac Jones had a game.
We'll know if we're fixed this week because we get to beat up on some Aints.
I can tell where this is going.
We'll get to that in a second.
Also,
now we got the afternoon games done.
Yeah, hold on, Jacob. We also got one more. The My Little Pony Bowl. Coach defeated the Broncos 29-28.
I demand every single motherfucker in there to give me an apology for y'all betting on the Broncos.
I'm not giving you shit.
I'll get it out first. I'm sorry, but I wasn't expecting how that game ended.
I will stand on what I said. The Broncos, on paper, are better. However, they shit the bed. That's on them.
I wouldn't
personal foul leverage.
I wouldn't here for that game.
Jose, you
so
can't go on.
Hold on. Cody,
what's going on?
Hold on. Cody, if you expect an apology from me, you can go kick rocks. Now, as far as I'm concerned, what happened was easy and simple. Denver's turnovers came back to bite them.
A lot of turnovers on Denver's side.
A doink.
Hold on. But the Colts are 2-0.
Yep.
Stupid in my mouth just saying it.
And they're going to be 3-0 because they play the Titans, and I don't take Tennessee serious.
Yeah.
Hollow game for the Colts.
Now, also, in the Super Bowl rematch, the Eagles defeated the Chiefs 20-17.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, here, kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game that gets the tush push banned. I'm dead serious.
I would not be shocked.
And I'm dead serious. If you saw the images and you saw how Tom Brady broke it down, how the fault started. This is the game which will get the tush push ban next season. It's gone next season. I'm telling y'all that right now.
I saw Nick Wright squeezing every gland in his soul to complain about that play in every way, shape, and form. So yeah, it's probably getting nuked.
It's gone next season. This was the game which finally brought the Camels back.
And I'll just say this:
there was the one image, legitimately, where dead serious. There was the one image, okay, where it showed all the Eagles players. Here it is, tush push false start, okay, and pretty much it showed. It was a little video. And as you can see on my phone right here, I hope the screen's not too bad, they are fault starting.
Wow.
Can you zoom in on this?
Over.
Okay.
Look, here we go. What?
Yeah. Zoom in on.
Crystal, there we go.
Hit camera.
What? You see?
Oh my god!
Whoa!
They are done.
Whoa!
It's done.
Now,
Yeah, it's done.
I,
Here's the thing I will say this. The Chiefs were close to winning if it wasn't for Travis Kelce missing the ball.
Honestly,
debatably.
Honestly, all I'm going to say about this game is thank you, Jake Elliott. You helped me destroy this week.
Thank you, Eagles, for beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Next
Now,
game.
in the Sunday night football game, oh dear, the Falcons defeated the Vikings on Sunday night, 22-6.
Boring game.
Where the fuck did they go? Where the fuck did the Vikings go?
Hold on. I'm going to say something about this, Carter. You should be feeling a lot better about your Week 1 win now. Falcons look all right on the bench.
Yeah, because
you should be feeling a lot happier over your Week 1 win.
I'll double down and be nastier. The Bears look even more fraudulent after this win by the Falcons.
Yeah, and the Vikings.
Yay, we beat the Bears. Sure, whatever.
No disrespect. The JJ McCarthy decision. He's hurt now. 2 to 4 weeks out. Rumor has it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blow.
So Carson Wentz is getting his 6th consecutive start on his 6th team in about 6 years.
Wait, hold on. Carson Wentz is in the Vikings?
Yes.
Back?
Yes.
He's alive?
That's gonna be a game.
Okay, hold on a minute. Wait.
Hold on. No, I've got something to say.
Go ahead. Then I go.
Does anyone want Justin Jefferson? He is open for trade.
If you trade Justin Jefferson, I will never let you pass.
I'm joking.
Depending on what it's for. I'm about to say, I will crucify you.
I heard him.
For Justin Jefferson, man.
I am joking. You know that.
Now, last night, I'm just gonna point this out.
Get it out, son.
It's hard being a Buccaneers fan.
I can imagine.
You know, Baker Mayfield once again bails the Buccaneers out of Todd Bowles' dumbassery.
Baker Mayfield apology form keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Cleveland, you are continuously seeing the results of your own stupidity and your belief that you thought Deshaun Watson was the adult in the room. Maybe you should have not listened to Odell Beckham and his dad. Maybe you should have trusted the guy who you had play when he was injured. Maybe you should have did that. But no, you continue to repeat the same stupid mistakes over and over again, and you expect a different result. And then you have the nerve to talk trash about us. At least with us, our own incompetence is our own fault. But you guys are beyond incompetent. You will trip over your own feet and continue to embarrass yourselves for years to come. There is nothing more I need to say other than Baker got hoed by Cleveland. And he continues to prove why he should have stayed there. Every day he continues to be a Buccaneer.
Hold on. Let me just say this because I'm going to join the Hell Club for men because because pretty much throughout this season, make you feel like it's going to pull your hair out, and they keep on having games like this. All the Buccaneer fans are going to be doing the Fred Sanford. Oh, this is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you.
Carter, you need to be thanking the stars above for Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
You really need to be.
Yes. I'm going to be honest to tell you guys, the way how Todd Bowles was coaching this team, we should be 0-2 right now. But we're 2-0. We're 2-0. We beat Houston. Houston had Mike Evans contained, but Bucky Irvin stepped up to the plate and said, "I'll go ahead and take some of the load."
Not just Bucky Irvin, Ime Ibuka.
Yeah, him
He
too.
went crazy.
Yeah, him too. I'll be honest with you. So
Thank God I got him on my fantasy.
Yeah, I just want to point this out. I'm enjoying my Heatful helping to quote. Because he is doing he's making that the Buccaneers picking him a very wise investment. Finally, Todd Bowles done something right. Just want to bring that up.
To be fair, it was
Yes,
to
Jamal.
counteract you. It was a wise investment, even from the jump.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers didn't get out of this unscathed, though. You lost one of your defensive tackles to a torn pec.
Yeah, because our defense just can't stop anybody. Geez. And it doesn't help that, and it did not help that. We have another player that has to go out, go to the injured reserve for a little bit. The last game on Monday Night Football, and Matt has to be smiling from ear to ear. First of all, make sure you send Geno Smith a Christmas card, Matt. The Chargers defeated us 20-9.
4 interception. Good Lord, Geno Smith. I never see that bad performance like that.
No. Here's the other thing. It's not just the Chargers who need to be laughing. I'll admit it. Good weekend to be a Seahawks fan.
Yeah.
I mean, you contain DK Metcalf to 20 yards, and then you watch a complete and utter Geno blow-up game.
Yep.
I mean, if you're John Schneider, you must have been pissing your sides this week.
No, the biggest game did come with is Tom Brady because people were pissed off at him. He was sitting in he wasn't even sitting in the coach's booth. He was on commentary.
No, he wasn't. He was in the he wasn't on commentary last night for Monday Night Football. He just happened to be in the coach's room with Chip Kelly.
People were like pointing at him that he might have broken a rule.
So the NFL always said he did. They always said it. He didn't.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get my thoughts on? Do you want my thoughts on the Bears and Lions game?
Well, go ahead, Jose. I mean, you wasn't here Sunday, so have it.
I was about to say a little mic issue. There we go.
Yay! We won. So what? We're not going to stop Baltimore this week.
Now then, off the field, the injury demon had a field day this weekend, and I mean it.
Happy Friday. Just gonna enjoy my day. Or not. Austin? No. Oh no, Jaden, you too? Austin, go back. Please. Oh, wait. Please stop. What's happening? Oh, that dick. One of the NFL script writers is in our fantasy league, and he drafted Bill Krosky this year. So let's take a look. Yep. And it's Austin's Achilles, and he's out for the year. What? You thought no one noticed your little Bauer stunt, didn't you? Ah, crap. Okay, Austin, here's your key. You'll be staying at the Achilles Apartments. Should I just leave? Sorry, Jaden. You, oh! That's not encouraging. Do you want your last place, or do you want a new one? How long am I here for? A while. Your collarbone's broken. Just the same place. Oh, and I'd stay away from Christian Watson. I'm pretty sure that his injury bug is contagious. Now you tell me? Hey guys, just a reminder that I'll be giving away one jersey for every $1,000 that we raise for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and all you have to do to enter is donate $10. Every $10 that you donate is one entry, so $20 is 2 entries, $30 is 3, and so on and so on. The more we raise, the more of you guys can win. So let's see how much we can raise.
And that's done.
Like Carter said, his donathon is still going on for the Lymphoma Research Foundation. So help him out. Help him out as much as you can.
Yeah. We do need a link in the description for that.
No. He has a point. For once, relax with the sign, Brandon. You should be doing that for your Giants. Blowing a chance to beat the Cowboys.
Now, we're not done yet with the injury demon. Like I said, he had a field day.
Sorry, Bengals.
No. Hi, Joe. No, don't hi, Joe, me. Good to see you, too. Don't. Let's just get this over with. Fine. You might... Josh, too? Do you know no bounds? Okay, I'm good. Absolute dog. Wait, what were you saying? You might want to get comfy. It's just my toe. That's what I said. Brock, let me handle this. Wait, Brock has turf toe, and that's keeping him out like 5 weeks. I can't miss 5 weeks. Well, you won't miss 5 weeks. Oh, thank God. You'll miss 3. 3 weeks? Okay. It's not ideal, but the Bengals can manage without me for 3 months. Can I steal that? Oh, sure. Thanks. I get it. Here you go. It's the nicest place we've got. Thanks, but I don't think anything will make me feel better. Want to watch the Chiefs get kicked out of the Contenders Club with me? Okay, yeah, that might help a bit. So we just crossed over $2,000 raised for our September LLS fundraiser. Remember, I'll be giving away 1 jersey of the winner's choice for every $1,000 that we raise. And just make sure to leave your social media and handle so I know where to contact you if you win. Now, this is gonna last for the entire month of September, so let's see how much we can raise and how many of you guys can win.
Yeah,
Can I point something out, guys?
Depends on what it is.
Joe Burrow, you need to stop before you become Andrew Luck 2.0. Stop
For
it.
once, he's right. For once, he's right.
He is right, because it ain't Joe Burrow. You need to get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cincinnati has had one of the worst O-lines for the entirety of his entire career. They have never been ranked higher than 27th.
Trust me, as a Colts fan, I've seen this crap before.
Yeah, let me just point this out. Let me just point this out, gentlemen. Because yes, Cody has seen this before. Imagine when Jim Irsay pretty much didn't do anything to fix the Colts offensive line.
Now this season it seems the Colts have an offensive line.
Yes.
For Daniel Jones! For Daniel Jones, of all people.
Who owns the Bengals? Because that motherfucker needs to be executed.
Also, let me just bring this up. Who would have thunk it? Daniel Jones has a better record than the New York Giants.
I'm gonna let Cody have this one, actually, because Brandon will be giving Cody a lot of flack.
Hey! I need a QB for my money league in week 5 because pretty much both my QBs are on bye. Jordan Lewis will be QB. I've got Michael Penix as my backup. I've been playing.
Daniel Jones is open, go for it.
No. That's the thing. Week 5, Daniel Jones plays the Las Vegas Raiders. If Jones is still playing hard, that's the matchup I am definitely going to maybe get Daniel Jones for.
If he don't go in the money league, considering he's now a high value target.
If you don't grab him, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life.
Now then, now would you guys consider after how Green Bay beat Washington on Thursday, would you consider the Packers be contenders?
Yes.
Yeah.
In that case,
Well,
you might.
I don't know. We just got to see what they look like.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, because they beat your Lions to Kingdom Come.
They are contenders. They are.
In that case, let's go ahead and bring them on into the contenders room.
What are you laughing about? I think it's because Detroit got kicked out of the Contenders Club. Wait, they can do that? Hey, it's not my fault that they changed the policy to only 5 members. Huh, I wonder who they...
Oh, keep the change.
And we swapped out one NFC North team for another. What's up, losers? That's only reserved for those 2 because they started 0-1. That's fair. But I'm the first one to get to 2 wins. So, is that supposed to be impressive? Baltimore. Smaller bites. I'd hate for you to choke. Okay, I like this guy. Are we really ready to crown Green Bay as a contender? It's been 2 games. Destroyed the Lions. Yeah, they've got some growing pains right now. And didn't break a sweat against the Commanders. Broke a collarbone, though. So I think that it's fair to... Fuck you. I think it's fair to crown us a contender. Wait, so If I beat Kansas City this week, what are the chances they get replaced next week? Oh my God, wait. Please pull this off. The crash out would be hilarious. Please don't say crash. It gives me PTSD. It gives you PTSD? So we just crossed over $2,000 raised for our September LLS fundraiser. Remember, I'll be giving away one jersey of the winner's choice for every $1,000 that we raise. And just make sure to leave your social media and handle so I know where to contact you if you win. Now, this is going to last for the entire month of September. So let's see how much we can raise and how many of you guys can win.
Now, as of the recording of this podcast, the Chiefs are out of the Contenders Club.
Well, first and foremost, I will have the link to the Mega Casuals YouTube channel for you to go support them before happy hour.
I'll say this. We're gonna get into as Josh is I'll mute your mic. We're about to get into this week's games. I have a lot to say of these upcoming games this week. If someone wants to run down the schedule,
Yeah, all right. I got them.
I'm gonna take it.
Let's get it started with Thursday Night Football. Thursday Night Football over in Buffalo as the Bills play host to the Miami Dolphins.
Easy, Bills.
This is a murder.
Gentlemen,
hold
on. Time out. Order. Gentlemen, what we have here is a dead coach walking.
Dead coach walking.
Hold on. Mike McDaniel basically is dead coach walking at this point. I mean, and the Dolphins are just going nowhere. I mean,
terrible. And Tyreek Hill wants to get out of here.
Yeah, and you know what? I even doubt they even get the 4 wins at this point. I mean, the way how they lost the first game of the season, and the way how, but they did put up a fight against the Patriots, but well,
this is dead team walking. I called it in the preseason. Did I not? And I know the Jets were horrible this week, but I think this team's worse than the Jets.
Can Jose Jose put my camera up?
Sure.
So there was something flying during the game.
I always had it on Sunday.
No, Carter got it Sunday. So we don't need.
Oh, okay. It's the Grieber Fire McDaniel thing.
Right.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Especially Chris Greer. He needs to be fired.
My bad.
Yeah. Someone's got to give here. Look, Mike McDaniel, I respect the guy a whole lot, but if he loses to Buffalo, he gotta go.
Things need to change. Things need to change.
This is going to be an ass beating and a clear out. This is a murder. Next.
Whoa, gentlemen. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Let's get started with the Nuno games. Starting off in Duval. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars going head-to-head with the Houston Texans.
That
is going to be a tough game.
Well, that first and foremost, hold on. That wasn't the game I was referring to. It's going to be a murder, but first of all, it's going to be a close battle between the Jaguars and the Texans. It's going to be a close battle. Now, the next game in which I was
answer the question.
Who's favorite for this game, Jacksonville or Texans?
Texans.
Say Jacksonville
I'm saying Jacksonville.
1.5.
Jacksonville by 1.5. I'll be taking the Jags. Texans don't have an O-line still for CJ Stroud.
I'm going
to go with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville have proven they're up. I know the defense let them down against the Bengals, but I think the Jags will have a better success against the Bengals because the Bengals' offense is elite compared to the Texans. Give me the Jags.
I will also go with the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confident in Houston right now.
Now then, this is a game which I was referred to that probably might be a murder. Over at Huntington Bank Field, we have the Packers and the Browns.
Packers. This is easy. Packers.
Jordan Love is playing like an MVP, and I hope he keeps it going.
And Michael Parsons is going to blow Joe Flacco's back out.
Oh! You know what is the same possibility because the Browns are just there.
After they talked all that shit about Baltimore, I expect them to get wiped.
Yeah, we're to go to 0-3 next.
Over at Nissan Stadium, We have the Colts and the Titans.
Colts.
The most obvious Colts.
This should be obvious Colts, which will make it fucking hilarious if they lost on Sunday.
I was
They
about
won't.
to say.
They
I was,
won't.
I was about to say.
It's Tennessee.
Yeah, I know.
It's Tennessee.
I know it's Tennessee. Yeah,
I need Jonathan Taylor to run in 2 touchdowns. So come on, Indianapolis.
Yeah, I was about to say. I seem to recall last year, Indianapolis had to hold on for dear life to beat the Titans.
No, not this time. Not this time.
I don't think they will. I think they'll confidently beat Tennessee.
I think the Colts win by 10+.
All right then. Next up, Browning versus Carson Wentz.
Oh my God, this is
U.S. Bank Stadium. We got the Bengals and the Vikings.
Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. A much better offense, even with Jake Browning piloting the offense.
I'm not sure because they're offensive linemen from the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are favourites, correct? Yeah. Bengals are favourites. I know the Vikings defense has been questionable. Bengals does have the better offense, but I'm actually going to go with the bet. I don't like Carson Wentz, but I would take him over Drake Browning. I'm going to go Vikings upset.
Yeah.
I am not that confident in the Vikings. Not after they let the Falcons violate them like that.
Yeah.
Vikings upset.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Give me the Bengals. Because they don't have anybody. Their best player is Justin Jefferson, and he has an argument with Jamar Chase. And I'm sorry, any team with Jamar Chase is a problem.
Over at Gillette Stadium, we have the Steelers and the Patriots.
Patriots, welcome to hell.
Patriots,
welcome to hell.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots on this one.
Welcome to hell.
Out of your mind.
Welcome to hell. I'm going with the Steelers.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I do not trust the Steelers against us.
I don't trust the Steelers.
I also trust Aaron Rodgers against the Patriots for the most part because they don't have Tom Brady.
Right? They didn't have. He faced us last year and he didn't do too well. I know. I was there.
To be fair, he was also on the Jets. What are we expecting here?
Steelers Patriots. I have one answer for y'all. Okay. And this is the thing. I'm actually trying to waiver wire out the Steelers defense. That's how disgusted I have been with them in their opening 2 weeks. I'm looking to try and get a different team's defense. I'm not saying which one because I know Josh is probably having to think which one I'm going for in the money league. However,
it's not like I'm going to switch.
However, well, I don't want anyone listening in potentially getting up, so fuck that. However, if I don't get my waiver wire target of defense, I will be playing the Steelers defense this week. So you better fucking ruin Drake May for me.
So that sounds like you're going for the Steelers.
I am picking the Steelers though. I actually think Rodgers is going to cut the Patriots. The Patriots don't have a pass rush.
Hey guys, I gotta get out of here. I got shit to do with
Who's on the screen? No, who's on the screen?
Take care, Jacob.
Yeah, so see you later.
I think it's Jose taking over.
Yeah.
Is it Jose or is it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, Jose got it. Over at Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. We got the Rams and the Eagles.
Oh, that's gonna be
Philly. It's Philly.
I don't think that's an easy Philly win. Look at the one team that made the Eagles struggle during the playoffs. It was the Rams.
If the Rams win this game, the Rams are thinking Super Bowl. I'm not kidding. The Rams are going to be thinking Super Bowl aspirations.
This is a 50-50.
Oh, yeah.
I think this
is
a
50-50.
I'm going to edge Philly because of home advantage and not divisional rivalry. So, personally, I would like Philly to beat the Rams here. Also, though, the thing with the Rams is Puka got a bit banged up. Thank God he came back this past week.
But the problem is Devontae Adams will step up.
Mm-hmm.
So Eagles to this.
That's a problem because if there's a weakness with Philadelphia's defense, it's cornerback. It really is. Cooper Gene can't match two guys. So
Nope.
I think Philly win a squeaker. It'd be
3
shocking if
points.
either team gets blown out.
They win by 3. They win by 3. That's where my head is.
I think the 3.5 there is too much. I'd take the under.
Now, over at Raymond James Stadium, we have the Jets and the Buccaneers.
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 The Jets ain't winning, especially if a certain Jets player is injured.
Justin Fields can't go. Buccaneers, this ain't even close.
Yeah,
even Baker Mayfield.
I just want. You kidding? I think the Buccaneers going to win.
Carter, if for some reason Tampa loses, don't show up to the happy hour this Sunday.
Let me just put it this way. Because I state you hear me state this numerous times. I don't trust Todd Bowles. However, now that we're playing the Jets, we should be able to win this game easily. We should. But I am prepared to eat my words if we end up losing to the Jets this weekend.
Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. This is comfortable.
Carter, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but there's gonna be a new QB in Cincinnati. Have you seen it?
We
already talked about it.
We talked about Browning.
Also, Todd Bowles used to be the coach for the Jets. So this is going to be intriguing.
Over at Northwest Stadium. God, I hate the name of this stadium. We got the Raiders and the Commanders.
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 This is Commanders, and this is Commanders, and I think Jaden Daniels will be healthy. I'm watching the waiver wire to see if Jaden Daniels isn't out for this game. I'd be worried if Jaden Daniels is out, mainly for fantasy reasons, because I have Scurry Terror. But I think we'll get his first touchdown this weekend.
Hold on, so do I.
I trust that Marcus Mariota can do something with this team.
Yeah,
I think
it's not.
Yeah.
Commanders not the Raiders to 1 and 2.
Now we have a battle in Dookie Mountain. We have the Falcons and the Panthers in Charlotte.
Falcons.
The turf.
Going with the Falcons.
I'm going to shock everyone.
Panthers.
Upset of the week alert.
Yeah,
divisional game, and even though the Panthers are 0-2, they found something to get encouraged by with the ending of that game against the Cardinals. I actually think the Panthers might do something I don't trust about the Falcons. And let me be clear, I think Michael Penix is playing well. I think Atlanta's offense is playing well. And yes, their young defense is showing up so far. The problem with the Falcons is, can they do this week in, week out? I need to see that consistency, and we've never really seen it. So I think this could be an upset right here. I think Chubba Hubbard could run amok on the.
The problem is, though, that offense is still around Bryce Young, and at the end of the day, the QB will also be a determining factor too. Bryce Young does not show up when he needs to, and I would much rather trust the Falcons.
Yeah.
I'm going to go upset though. I'm going to say upset of the week.
All right.
We always spoke about the Texans and the Jaguars, so there's no need for us to repeat that. The late games. First, over at SoFi Stadium, we have the Broncos and the Chargers.
Give me Chargers. Chargers.
All right.
I'll say this, and I know this is going to sound strange. Must-win game here.
But it's going to be a tough one because we lost Khalil Mack.
Must-win game
for Denver.
Must-win game for Denver. You don't want to fall too many games behind. I think it's must-win both ways. Hear me out. Must-win game for Denver because you don't want to fall too many games behind. You'd be falling 2 games behind divisional leader. Must-win game for the Chargers, in a sense of if the Chargers lost this game, what would be coming into discussion? Here we go, another Chargers collapse potentially. The Chargering. And Matt knows I'm right on that, the mentality.
Yes, you are.
I think this is a
guys, I'm actually gonna head out right now.
Take care,
See you all later.
I would, if I'm the Chargers, I wouldn't worry too much considering the Chiefs are also on a massive downturn, and that's the team you essentially have to look out for.
No, I agree, but I think this is must win both ways.
Both ways.
Those reasons.
Quentin Johnson's doing great. I'm happy with that. I still keeping an eye on Roman. He's been impressive so far, but I still have eyes on him. Harbaugh has been issues with the running play. I mean, Aldo's doing fine, but Hampton has been have a rookie problem lately. He's doing fine, but he had a fumble in that game. It's like got on my nerves lately because you should rely on Najee Harris because he ran the ball and managed to run a clock out to end the game from all that charging thing in the fourth quarter.
Hey, Najee, BRB won this weekend, please. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, he managed to save the game. Thank God. He should have used him in the first place instead of Hampton since he blew the fumble.
Now,
also, shout out to Henley for nearly winning me in the Chisholm League.
I'm happy about Henley. That's a great thing about defense. Jesse Minter making a great defensive play calls. Henley with a big sack, interception by Jefferson. I'm happy with the defense still. They're doing great like last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, Otsy.
Also, Chargers.
Here we go.
Yeah, yep, he has a point. Good job, Archie.
Yeah, now, I don't know, not too sure what you're going to think about this game coming up. Over at Lumen Field, we have the Saints and the Seahawks.
This is an easy Seahawks win.
This should be Seattle's home record as of late has been terrible. I'm fully going to admit that. This should be an easy Seahawks win to go to 2-1.
However,
this is a game you cannot afford to lose. This is really a game you cannot lose. This is must win for Seattle.
Because y'all are behind everyone else in your division.
You need to win this game because there's a potential you could be level with the Rams, and you're going to be level with either the Cardinals or the Niners going in to a divisional matchup the week after against the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football.
So in other words, what you're saying, don't look ahead.
Yeah, must win. Kill these guys. You should kill
the Seahawks are under pressure already.
This Saints team doesn't have a good defense, and let's be honest, their offense is missing players. This should be a killing from the Seattle Seahawks.
Got the Chargers winning, so for this one,
if somehow Seattle struggles, what are you going to do now?
Freak.
Oh, if Seattle loses to the Saints.
Seattle loses to the Saints. It's panic stations for the season. The season could be over.
As I say, if Seattle loses to the Saints, his kid's gonna be a super freak.
It'll feel like a season over loss if we lost to the Saints.
Now, since Artsy brought up about the Bears, we have coming up over on Fox, over at Soldier Field, we have the Cowboys and the Bears.
Give me the Cowboys. I have no reason to trust the Bears.
They got destroyed by the Lions last week, so yeah, give me the Cowboys.
This is a game where absolutely the Cowboys should win. This is also a game which I can fucking see the Cowboys win.
This would be what's going on with Jamal.
It would be the most Cowboys thing ever if they lost this game.
It would be a disaster.
They also helped themselves by signing Jadeveon Clowney, which will help with their defensive problems.
Yeah.
So, I'm fully in on Dallas.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys. Let me not lie. I'm picking the Cowboys. Would I be shocked if they lose this? No, I wouldn't.
It would be embarrassing for the Cowboys if they lose. Clowney should help their defense well, and their offense should handle Chicago's terrible defense. So it is going to be all on Dallas.
Now, we have an NFC West battle going on over at Levi Stadium. We have the Cardinals and the 49ers.
Wait, did you say AFC?
NFC.
Oh, okay. I thought you said...
It's going to be unbearable for me and Josh. I'm picking the Cardinals.
No, you would have shocked me if you had said the 49ers. That's how you would have shocked me.
I just think of the Niners' injury situation. Even though they're winning games, their injuries are piling up.
You know what?
Piling up.
He has a point because the injuries is piling up.
I don't trust Matt Jones back-to-back weeks, and that Cardinals defense is a bit improved. I still don't trust the offense. Let me be clear. I still think Kyler Murray is a bum.
If the Cardinals offense is shaping up against 49ers, I would say, yeah, the Cardinals might.
Here's the deal. That game against the Panthers, it wasn't the defense which almost cost the Cardinals the game. No, it was Kyler playing like a bum in the entire fourth quarter.
Yep.
If that man loses his nut, it might be better in the long run if the fucking Niners win this game. But then they could get too far ahead. So I would actually like the Cardinals to win this.
Yeah.
I will go Cardinals. That's safe.
Cardinals.
Now, heading on to Sunday Night Football, and who would have thought that this would be on their bingo card? 0-2 Kansas City and 0-2 New York Giants
Jesus.
at MetLife Stadium.
And wait a minute, hold on a minute. Wait, stop. Oh, they're playing at MetLife? Oh, the turf.
Okay, enough of the turf, I'll say.
No. Here's the deal. Here's the cold-hearted deal right here. Chiefs should win this game absolutely 100%, but we could all agree.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason the Chiefs lose this game, the season is over.
Yes.
And I'll go a step further. Chiefs lose this game, they're not making the playoffs.
Russell
call it
That would be an instant shock.
I'll call it now. If the Chiefs somehow lose this fucking game, which they should not, they're not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Anyone want to disagree with me?
Yeah, I think that if my memory says it correctly,
that would be an instant shock right there.
Yeah, if my memory says it correctly. There was a team in San Diego during the 90s called the Chargers, and they started 0-4, and they still made the playoffs.
Josh,
But,
I generally think if the Chiefs lose this game, the season is done. Go ahead, Josh.
I don't think so. Only for one reason and one reason only. It's the fucking devil magic. They'll pull it off.
Going to win this game. Now, let me be clear. I think the Chiefs are going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're out of the loop, even if they somehow lose to the Giants.
I just think a loss in this game ends their season. I'm dead serious.
Because this is the Patriot vibes that I gotten from Kansas City. Just when you think they're completely out of the realm, somehow they'll bullshit their way to back into the picture, and I'm like, you know what? I can't say nothing yet. If they're 0-8, that's when I could say they're done.
Yeah. Now
So
then,
give me the Chiefs.
Yeah. Now then, I'm going to quote Mills Lane here for Monday Night Football. All right, listen, Jose and Jamal. I want a good, clean fight. Now let's get it on. We got the Lions and the Ravens.
Oh,
Lions are gonna get bent over by Baltimore. Done. I said my piece. Fuck you.
No, can I tell you what this game is for me?
What?
I don't know if anyone agrees. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is simply who's for real and who opposes. I'm dead serious. Who's for real? Who is poses?
Yeah.
To be fair,
week one.
I'm gonna counter you by saying
No. Let me go, Josh. Week one, both teams had really bad losses in the way they lost.
No shit. Yeah.
Lions getting beat up by Green Bay, a divisional rival, and come on, Josh, even you have to admit that's a terrible loss in the choked on to the Bills.
Again, you aren't saying anything that I haven't already said before.
No, week two, both teams had bounce backs. Lions absolutely annihilated the Bears, and
Yay!
Did to the Browns. This is a turning point game. One of these teams is going to get a big win, and the other team is going to lose and be at a square one.
Yep.
So I think this is a huge game for both teams.
I don't think that's a big of a who's the Mickey in that game. My problem with that assertion is, one, you're kind of also in that same spot too. Because I think both of these teams could beat your Seahawks. I'm pretty confident in that, actually.
I would agree. I'd pick the Lions over the Seahawks.
And I would definitely pick Baltimore because I know Derrick Henry can outrun any running back you get outside of Marshawn Lynch. I am not worried if we lose to the Lions. I am not worried because that can happen. Yeah. And the Ravens will somehow still win the division in spite of themselves. Give me the Ravens, though. Because I don't think Jared Goff is as mobile as Josh Allen to give us the same problems.
Yep.
However, it is the Ravens, so 50-50.
Can the Ravens
I will give Jose the benefit of the doubt. 50-50.
Can the Ravens get through that Lions O line?
I think they can. Because the Packers did it, and I think we can too. It's a matter of, can the Lions keep us from dominating them on offensively? That's the question.
Because you got King Henry, and King Henry's going to be a fucking issue.
It'll be a great game to watch.
It'll be very interesting. I think Baltimore's going to win. The question is, and hold on. The question is, if Baltimore gets a good lead, can they hang on for the win? Will they be able to close it out?
It is a fair question. It is a fair question. They did it with Cleveland, so let's see if they can do it with Detroit.
Imagine a Baltimore choke.
Oh my God! I'll be like, we won, but for what cost?
Bitch, I don't want to hear shit. I told you this from the start of the podcast, Jose. I don't doubt Detroit against Baltimore at all. You're the only one.
He's doubting everybody because he's been negative the whole time.
Yeah.
Is that an issue?
Yes.
Sometimes there's no reason to be negative.
Yeah.
It happens.
Look at that. Look at that. Democracy agrees with me. Fuck you. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Right? Somehow, if the Lions win in spite of themselves, I'm still not going to feel happy because I feel like we should have lost against Baltimore.
You won. That result said you won. So who cares?
I still feel like Baltimore. True, but I still felt like Baltimore had a better.
I have this problem.
But
wins are wins. You take the wins.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how pretty or ugly, a win is a win.
And I will take this win without hesitation. And you should do the same.
All right, then. What action-packed weekend in store for the NFL? With that in mind, well, you know what it's time for, so let's go ahead and get
time to bring out the pussy.
No.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Okay, show's over.
Okay, somebody's been using that cane. Was that you?
No, that was probably Matt.
Yes, it was me.
Who likes abusing cats on this podcast?
Wow.
We're gonna have Peter come. We're gonna have Peter come after us.
Oh no worries, we're gonna have Jamal as the first line of defense.
Okay.
Come
on. All I gotta do is say the following. Hey Peter, how does it feel that the ASPCA is better than you in every way?
And that's why we have him as our first line of defense.
Now then, let me go ahead and run through some scores real quick before I turn out the lights. Top of the fifth, Cubs lead the Pirates 4-1. What's going on here?
That's not a shock.
Pirates.
That's not a shock.
Pirates. What do you expect?
Shut the Pirates up.
No. I'm shocked because Paul Skeens is on the mound.
Why are you shocked? The Brewers violated them with Paul Skeens.
I see your point. I see your point. Top of the sixth, the Guardians lead the Tigers 3-1.
By the way, Paul Skeens, if you want to come to a team that cares about pitching, come to the Orioles. We actually could use you.
We are still in a rain delay in Washington between the Braves and the Nationals. Something tells me this game is going to get postponed. Either that or canceled altogether since, well, neither of them are going to the playoffs, so this game probably might get canceled. Bottom of the fifth, Red Sox lead the Athletics 1-0. Midway through the fourth, Mets lead the Padres 7-2.
Oh, Matt, what do you got to say about that?
I
I'm
know the
waiting.
Mets are winning games.
Padres are stumbling this September, which is pain.
Hey, look, the Mets are finally winning
Uh,
games after a 8-game losing streak.
To answer your question, Artsy, yes,
Yes, they
Milwaukee's
are.
still in first place, and they are going to the playoffs. By the way, uh,
I don't
now
think they can handle it in October if they keep playing like this for the Padres.
I wish I. Ooh,
Oh boy. Scoring
now,
update. The Yankees scored again. It's now 6-1 pinstripes.
Good.
Now,
Good, considering they got blown out last night.
bottom of the second, Blue Jays lead the Rays for nothing.
Oh, too easy.
Yankees do need to make up after what they did the other day. That I'm sure made their fan base very happy.
It made me happy.
Midway through the second, Brewers lead the Angels 1-0. Bottom of the second, White Sox lead the Orioles 2-0.
That don't shock me.
Top of the second, as you guys brought up, it's a 6-1 lead. Yankees over the Twins right now. In the top of the second. After two, Mariners lead the Royals 3-0. We're in the top of the second. The Cardinals lead the Reds 1-0. And this game just got started between the Rangers and the Astros. Over in the WNBA, the playoffs real quick. Right now, the Fever are leading the Dream 30-19 in the second quarter.
That could easily change.
Yeah, that could easily.
Are we still waiting for a award, by the way, for fuck around and find out this week?
We don't have any. There is a story which I saw from the Panthers, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's political. The guy got fired after.
I'm gonna be outro.
All right, then. Thanks for joining us,
Take care, Hipkid.
So I'm not going to bring it up about what happened. I'm just going to leave it right there.
Oh, it's in reference to a certain individual who was
Yeah, he learned the First Amendment the hard way. We just leave it like that. First Amendment protects you from the government. Doesn't protect you from private organizations which you work for.
It wasn't in the plums, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the team in which he works for is in North Carolina, which last time I checked, Trump country. So, conservative country. But we'll leave it at that. But that's pretty much it from the schools from that department. Coming up later on, we got the Aces and the Storm at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. Go ahead and play the thing, Jose. First and foremost, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you would know whenever we stream. I would like to thank Jamal, like to thank Matt, like to thank Hit Kid, like to thank Cody for joining us here this evening. Fellas, we got a very, very wild weekend in store coming up in college football and the NFL.
We do.
And, the rest of September is slowly but surely coming to a close upon us. We only got 2-3 more weeks left in this month. And then
and then the playoffs should be locked in.
Yeah, playoffs. We're heading into October. Getting ready to figure out which 12 teams are going to do battle to get to the World Series. Of course, we know next month is the NBA will get underway. The NHL will get underway. So there's a whole lot of things to look forward to, in October, but we got to get through September first. We got to get through the final stretch of the regular season first. Which team's going to live up to the billing? Which team's going to step up and which team is going to step out? Well, you just have to find out and tune in and to see the answer to that question for yourself. But anyway, that's enough about us here in this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We'll be back here on Sunday for happy hour at this very same time, at this very same channel, at this very same place. So, join us then, would you? For all my folks, all the fellas here in this bar, INC Car, thank you so much for joining us here at this bar. Until Sunday at happy hour, we thank you so much for tuning in. Until then, good night, everybody. Have a good evening, and we'll see you Sunday for happy hour.
Sorry about that.